because that's important. You don't just learn, you should take action. So what's the point of studying, learning if you're not putting it into practice? I'm flying back to the Philippines. I attended a 4-day business conference. And of course, ang daming tao and all that. And madali akong maloban pag mga ganong events, like sobrang daming tao. Nilated that this time, which was my 3-day event here. And at the end of the 3-day event, gusto ko na mag-tattoos, to be honest. Kasama ko yung nanay ko. Tapos, nasusungitan ko na siya kasi pagod na. Kahapon, I had to drag myself going to the event kasi wala na. Just tired. But I'm glad I still did. And I didn't join my friends for dinner nung third night na kasi low pa talaga ako. Magiging crack lang ako if I joined them, so I decided to step back. And nung lunch din, nag-decide din ako hindi sumama kasi I was feeling okay. I think this is my third na long day conference kind of thing. And I'm trying to understand how I function when it comes to this event. Sabi nga ni JC, how I'm gonna optimize myself sa mga events after because I'm learning how I should manage my energy. Like, I could have skipped some lunches or dinners sa mga prior days. So, hindi ako maubos on the third day. I'm seeing my patterns na like pag third day, wala, patay na talaga ako. Like, super. I just love getting to know myself or understanding myself, how I function, how I think, how I act, how my energy goes, and trying not to judge it and just really enjoying the process of getting to know myself. Every time I go out of my comfort zone, I learn a lot about myself. And I really think that's so important. Understanding how you function, understanding what works for you, understanding what doesn't. Para hindi mo pinipilit yung sarili mo sa mga bagay na alam mo hindi naman nag-work for you. Like, kunyari sa akin, hindi pala okay sa akin yung sunod-sunod na araw talaga na may kasama ako mag-lunch and all that. Especially during sa mga events na ganito na daming tao. So next time, sa next event ko, I will learn how to step back early instead of step back na lang pag-cranky na ako and all that. Yeah, going to these events, I don't just learn about business. I don't just learn about marketing or anything like that. I go to these events to learn about those things. But the funny thing is, always my main takeaway is more on about myself or more on my understanding of myself and also about others. I learn about business, pero I think what I really enjoy more is getting to know myself, understanding how other people function as well, and then learning in general. Kung nagtuturo yung speaker, I was taking notes of like the important things he was saying. But there's this section sa digital notebook ko na other notes and observations. And it's mostly about, bakit hindi ko to in-apply before? Heard about it before, but di ko siya ginawa. And why parang, do I wanna do it now? Learning about business and myself. Honestly, I think it's the key to taking off. When you understand yourself, when you understand your business. Basa ko sa Facebook, as an entrepreneur, you think you're building a business, but the business is actually building you, and that is so true. My business is actually building me so much. I think that's the point. My business shaped me so much as a person, as a human being, as a leader, as a friend, as a daughter, and all that. My business shaped me a lot, and that's what I like about running a business, especially as someone who likes personal growth, self-development, those things really fuel. So I'm excited to go back and take action because that's important. You don't just learn, you should take action. So what's the point of studying, learning if you're not putting it into practice? So that's what I'm gonna do going back. Well, initially I plan to fly to Thailand to debrief the process and all that. But then, when nung nagising ako kanina umaga, I said, hindi ko na itutuloy yun. I'm just gonna take action while processing. Kasi point tagal ko mag-process before ako mag-take action. But I think I'm in this season of I should take more action than process. So parang in this season, it's really more of taking action and then process it before processing it and then taking action. I mean, I do both. I think both is useful, both is important, but you learn a lot by experience din talaga. And that's what I'm excited about when I go back to Manila. I just feel like I'm suddenly a new version of me. I know it's not like instant, di siya ganun, but I'm just seeing this new version of me, or I feel like I finally stepped into that version of me. Sobrang fascinating. All the conversations I've had with the people I met, especially the ones I was able to talk to longer. JC, Bernie, Glyza. I only enjoyed talking to like few people talaga as a relator. A relator ang top scaling natin. I'm excited to get out of my head and get into my body. That take action. That's really how I'm gonna grow. Taking action and not just learning. That's actually one of those things that I picked up. I don't want to trick myself that I'm making progress because I'm reading books and listening to podcasts and everything. You're only really gonna make progress when you take action. It's not that yung learning is not important. It's a part of it, but the huge part of it is actually the taking action. Sobrang important. I'm so excited. Pumunta ako dito pala na para ko may stomach flu. I went here na I was feeling really bad. But I think it's also how much do I want this? How much do I want to go to event? How bad do I want to learn? How bad do I want to stimulate my brain in a way? Then ngayon, I've learned na. So how bad do I want to take action? We'll see. I should give update on how I'm progressing. Because this is also part of the journey. Before, naalala ko sabi ko sa program ko, always, I just wanna read books. So, I keep reading books. But then, kapag nag-iiba din na yung goals, allow yourself to change. Allow yourself to change your goals. So, ngayon, I just wanna kilos, learn. Mas maraming kilos than studying. Kasi I'm studying na. But I'm 2 kilos, of course. I didn't film anything in Singapore because it was really packed. I didn't film anything in the hotel I planned to. But I realized that I'm gonna film when I feel like it. Not in an undisciplined way, but I just know that this content creation part or this yapping part is just side lang siya ng things. I don't want it to be like my main thing in a way na parang lahat na lang isipin ko, kailangan ko gumawa ng content. I don't see myself doing that. I want to enjoy my trips. I want to go on my own pace. Same with life. I go on my own pace. So yeah.
If something about today felt like a conversation you've been waiting to have, stick around. Because that's exactly what this show is here for. Figuring out life together with me, one honest conversation at a time. If you'd like to stay updated on all my podcast episodes, you can subscribe to this channel if you're watching this on YouTube, or you can give this show a follow on Spotify. I'd also love to hear what you think about the show. Send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram at FiguringOutLifePH. Let's continue to figure out life together, and I'll see you on the next one.